So if you drive for delivery apps such as DoorDash, Uber Eats, Grubhub, Walmart, Spark, are you considered an independent contractor? Or are you self-employed? What is your classification? It can be different things to different people. But do you want to know what the official definition of an independent contractor is? Well, stick around and we're going to talk about that. So what's the difference between an independent contractor and a regular employee? Well, the Department of Labor and the Internal Revenue Service maintain the important definitions and rules for independent contractor status. The IRS general rule is that an individual is considered an independent contractor if the payer of the service can only control the result of the body of work, not necessarily how it is completed. The independent contractor completes an IRS Form W-9, and the employee completes the W-4 tax form. Independent contractors are self-employed. The money they make working as an independent contractor is subject to self-employment tax. They supply their own work tools and must submit invoices for payment, which would be completing the job. Every job has an invoice, and completing each job is an invoice. Employees cannot be an independent contractor for their employer. Thus, their earnings are generally not subject to self-employment tax. However, their earnings as an employee may be subject to FICA, Social Security tax, and Medicare and income tax withholding, which the employer typically takes out during payroll process. So basically, independent contractors are not employed by the company they contract with. They are independent as long as they provide the service or product agreed to. Employees are longer term on the company's payroll and generally not hired for one specific job. Meaning, as an independent contractor, the company can tell you what needs to be done. They cannot tell you how it is to be done as long as the job gets done. You know, that is written clearly. The general rule is that an individual is an independent contractor if the payer has the right to control or direct only the result of the work and not what will be done and how it will be done. There's where your independent contractor comes in. You control what work you accept to do and how it will be done, as long as that job or that contract is fulfilled. You know, you get an order from McDonald's and say DoorDash, they do tell you what needs to be done. But what they don't tell you is how it needs to be done, as long as it gets done. It's up to you whether you take that job. And if you do take that job, it is your job to fulfill that order. Now, whether you're doing it on foot, on a bicycle, on a skateboard, on a motorcycle, in a car, in a truck, in a plane, that's up to you. As long as the job gets done when it's supposed to get done. So yes, we are independent contractors. Some of us don't act very independent because we want somebody. So some people don't feel like this delivery is an independent contractor. And I in some ways, I kind of get what they're saying, but in other ways, as in the definition of what an independent contractor is, we are definitely independent contractors. Now, these companies, they can suggest orders, recommend orders, offer the orders, which is jobs. They can offer the job. It's up to you and I and others doing this kind of work, whether we take that job or not. That's where your independency comes in. You have to make an independent decision whether you take that job or whether you don't take that job. Now, if they start firing you or deactivating your account because you're not taking those jobs, then no, they can't legally do that. That is why acceptance rate doesn't matter. Now, there are perks to having a high acceptance rate on all these platforms. I don't care what platform you're on. There are perks to it. But is it an absolute requirement? No, it's not. Because they can't force you to take a job, to take a delivery. So yes, you are an independent contractor / self-employed. It's up to you whether you take the job, and it's up to you to pay your taxes. Sweet and simple. Too many people try to put too much thought into all this. And there's some thoughts and some things to consider in this job, but don't overthink it. You might have to decide, maybe Google Maps tells you to go this way, but you know for a fact there's a road closed over there, so you're going to go that way. It's your decision. They can just tell you where it's supposed to be going. Can't tell you how to get there. Hey, if y'all are getting any value out of this at all, I ask that you hit the thumbs up. And if you haven't yet, go ahead and subscribe. There's a lot of people watching that's not subscribers, and it'd be really cool if y'all would just hit the subscribe button. Make them numbers go up. Let YouTube know that you enjoy what you're watching, and they'll push it out to other people. So if you're enjoying it and enjoy other videos that I've done, go ahead and hit the thumbs up. Share it with your friends. Hey, y'all keep smiling, keep dashing, dancing, prancing, doing whatever it is you want to do. Just keep doing something, because you're going to grow old if you don't. I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye, y'all.